You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, CBS soap opera fans. This is Soap Dirt on YouTube, and we have got 5 hot Young and the Restless predictions for the week ahead, and perhaps some leaking over into the week beyond. We want to talk about Phyllis, about Jack, about Kyle, Summer, Abby, Tucker, Ashley, Sharon, and Nick, and Sally, and Victor, and Victoria. We have a lot to unpack, and we want to dig into it right now. But first, if you haven't already, reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Young and the Restless casting updates, spoilers, news, and everything you need to know about your favorite CBS soap. So, our number one prediction for the next week or so is that Phyllis Summers is arrested. It seems inevitable, right? But there are not any official spoilers saying it. However, there is a new spoiler about Jack and Christine and what Jack tells her. And this is straight from a brand new Y&R promo. If you check our Young and the Restless playlist, you can see our coverage of this new promo, our breakdown, and you can watch the promo. Jack Abbott is furious. He is furious now that he knows that Phyllis Summers set up Diane Jenkins. He is just completely disgusted. And if you've been watching Y&R for a while, you know that once Jack is disgusted, that's it. He will not stop until he gets revenge. He's generally been more mellow over the past several years or so, since he and Victor are not arch enemies anymore. But in his heyday, Jack could be really vengeful. He set people up for crimes. He did shady stuff. So in this new promo, Jack sits down with Christine Williams and he tells the Genoa City DA, Phyllis is alive. So this is all starting to fall apart. Her plot against Diane is starting to fall apart. And it seems inevitable that she has to be arrested, right? She can't get away with this. Now, she might have a really good defense with Michael Baldwin and they might mitigate her sentence. You never know. But an arrest seems inevitable. That's our number one prediction. Our number two prediction is that Kyle is going to completely snap on Summer Newman when he finds out all about her lies. Right now, Daniel Romalotti is covering for Summer while also trying to help Diane and do the right thing. Summer Newman did not want her brother to tell anyone that Phyllis was alive. She kept saying, we just need to give Mom more time. And he's like, more time? Diane's facing these charges. Diane is in jail. Fortunately, Michael got Diane out on bail, but she's wearing that ankle monitor. She's stuck at the house. She's still very scared that she has been so thoroughly framed that she's going to go to prison. And the bottom line is, Summer knows that Diane is 190% innocent. She is completely innocent of these charges, but Summer had no problem leaving his mother in jail to protect her mother, who's to blame for all of this. Not only that, Summer came into the house and she lashed out at Diane and said, all of this is your fault. So Diane came back from the dead and she faced her demons. She faced her haters because she wanted to get to know her son. She did wrong, but she has changed and she came back. Meanwhile, Phyllis just went batcrap crazy. And Summer has apparently gone batcrap crazy because she's covering for her mother. And Daniel already warned her about this, about siding with Phyllis is crazy and letting Kyle feel guilty, letting Kyle feel sorry for her because he thinks she's in mourning. This is all going to blow up not only on Phyllis, but also on Summer. Technically, Summer could be arrested because she was, kind of aiding and abetting these crimes, because it's definitely like obstruction of justice if you know that someone who is supposedly dead and someone's facing charges and you don't turn them in. So you never know, but Kyle is going to completely lose it. She's been lying to her husband. She was willing to, it seems, let his mom go to jail for crimes that she knew his mom didn't commit, and was also just raking his mom over the coals and being brutal to her when she knew the truth and she knew better. Kyle's not going to forget any of that. And it's really a question of how can they stay married after this betrayal? It's a lot to forgive. Our number 3 prediction for next week is that Abby is going to try to kick Tucker out of Ashley's life. The 2-week spoilers say Ashley set some boundaries with Tucker, and spoilers for next week have Abby confronting her mom about this thing with Tucker. If you don't know, Abby Newman hates Tucker because he has always treated her mom badly. He's a philanderer, he's a player, and he claims he's changed, but Young and the Restless viewers know he has not. He basically bounced straight from Audra's bed into bed with Ashley and then bounced back with Audra. He is indiscriminate. He can't keep his pants zipped. He has not changed. He has just gotten better about being more amusing and, covering for his dirty deeds. But I definitely feel like that Abby is going to try and take down Tucker to make him look worse. Maybe all she needs to do is just follow him around and get proof of what he's doing and then show it to her mom. So I feel like that's coming. Our number 4 prediction is that Sharon Newman has a stalker, and when Nick comes to help, it's going to mess up his future with Sally Spectra. Next week, there's a next week spoiler about Sharon getting a sense of deja vu and then her getting a mystery gift. There's the same spoiler for Friday, the 19th, and then also that same spoiler again on Monday, the 22nd. So they're obviously going to have some carryover. So the big question is, who is Sharon Stalker? We have got a dedicated video to this where we're going to explore the possible options. So I'm not going to dig too deep in it. What I really want to talk about is the May sweep spoiler that says that a crisis with Sharon pulls Nick away from Sally. On Monday's episode, Nick tells Sally that he loves her and he promises her that he will always be with her and always be there to support her. And she said, "Do you promise that you're not going anywhere?" And he said, "Yes." And then this thing with Sharon happens and he's going to go somewhere. He's going to immediately break his word to Sally. That's going to open a door for Adam, is my prediction. So I definitely predict that this Sharon Stalker situation is going to tear down everything that Nick and Sally have built, because as she gets deeper into her pregnancy, she's going to need his support more. But as Adam has told Sally several times, Sharon is his end game and Nick will always love Sharon more than anyone. And she might start to feel that's true when he is always off at her beck and call. Our number 5 prediction is that Victor may clip Victoria's wings. It's clear that she is out of control. She has been nasty about Adam. She is cheating with a guy who's in a relationship. And Nikki told her the other day that she was basically acting like her dad. Now, a lot of times when Victor sees Victoria acting like him, he's very proud, even when it's very bad behavior. But it looks like that things are getting out of control because the 2-week official spoilers for Y&R say that Victor worries about Victoria. Will he finally see that her channeling the worst of him is not a good idea? Will he finally see that Nate Hastings is just a symptom of a larger problem with Victoria? She's out of control. She's power mad. She's crapping on everyone. She's running amok. She's being a petty bee. And she's just being terrible to everyone, particularly Adam, but she's also being kind of terrible to Nick. And there's just a lot to unpack here. And I still personally feel like that Victoria might have rigged that DNA test to say that baby was Adam's. That's just another prediction of mine. We'll have to see if it works out. We're going to give you a quick rundown of this list of predictions real quick. But first, click that subscribe button if you haven't already so you don't miss any of our Young and the Restless spoilers, casting news, and everything you need to know about Y&R on CBS Daytime. So, rundown, top 5 predictions for the week, maybe the next. Phyllis arrested. Kyle snaps on Summer. Abby plots to get Tucker away from her mom. Sharon's stalker messes up Nick and Sally's relationship. And Victor finally clips Victoria's wings. We'll have to see how it all plays out on Young and the Restless.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.